That's it. That's easy. So the boys should be getting 6 and a half. Okay, so Caper's coming out. Ready? 1, 2, 3. What they're doing is this time they're crossing out. Tell all your friends that they can go my way, pay your toll, sell your soul, pound for pound.
How I do like the baby side to seaside, how I do like the baby side to sea.
So we've just done some Morris dancing.
We dropped some hankies, hit some sticks.
Did some running man moves.
Yeah, we taught them a few moves.
It was
Caterpillar.
It was a crazy time. It was the best of times. And now we're by the sea, because the sea is also the countryside in terms of coastal bits of Dorset. So this is a beautiful setting for us to try Tanglefoot. And the reason we're drinking the Tanglefoot beer is because John Woodhouse, the original brewer of this beer, is reputed to have drunk so much of it that when he first brewed it, that he tripped over his feet, just like us doing the Morris dancing. Isn't that some beautiful symmetry?
You see what we've done there? Pretty clever. Now Tanglefoot, if you mention Badger beers to most people outside of Dorset, talk of Tanglefoot comes to the fore quite a lot. It's one of their most famous beers. It's their kind of one of their signature ales, and it's a fantastic, well balanced, well put together beer. Should we give it a pour?
Let's give it a pour.
Nice pouring there, Tom.
It's always at the end it gets us.
It wasn't until that bit. Okay, as you see, again, don't
textbook pour.
Don't pour it like that. Now, it's a lovely dark gold colour. It's 5%, and the thing with Tanglefoot is that it's the thing with Tanglefoot is
it's devilishly
drinkable, which is a lot easier to say before you've had one than after.
They should call it Tangle Tongue.
They should Tangle Tongued. Oh, you wag.
Crazy.
So anyway, this is a very fruity beer, and the secret behind this is, what is it?
It's yeast.
Yep.
Yeast is obviously very important in the process of beer making. Not only has yeast given us the CO2 and the alcohol, without which beer would be frankly quite dull, it also gives us a bit of flavour, and in this beer the yeast is absolutely crucial to that flavour. This is a perfect example of how brewers are selecting their yeast very carefully. It's the same yeast that's been used since it was first brewed, so they really protected that yeast, and it's a fantastic flavoursome yeast that gives it, well, what does it give it then? Let's give it a smell.
Well, the thing with yeast is that people don't realise is that a lot of the fruit flavours you get in beer is from the yeast. It's not from the malt, it's not from the hops sometimes, it's often from the yeast. And what you're getting in this beer is you're getting pear drops, you're getting apricot, you're getting a touch of melon. And that's not because they flung a fruit bowl in the beer, it's because it's the yeast giving off these beautiful estery fruit flavours. And that's what you're getting from this. This is a natural product, no additives, nothing going in it, just pure fruit flavours off the yeast. And it's a remarkable aspect of the brewer's art. I mean, if you Roman, have a taste of that. I mean, it looks quite like a heavy beer. It looks like it's going to have a big mouthfeel, something that's going to be a bit chewy, but it's not at all.
It really isn't. It's very crisp, it's slightly sweet, but what's important about it is that it's kind of going between those two areas of beer. So it's slightly stronger than a golden ale, but it's not quite as heavy hitting as one of the darker ales that we've tried in our Badger tour.
So it's like Poacher's Choice.
Like Poacher's Choice. So it's a very versatile beer. You can have it with light foods on or around a barbecue, or with a roast. I think it will work quite well across the whole gamut of food stuffs.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is if you've got a friend who comes over and visits Britain and has never tasted an ale, and you want to give them an archetypal ale that's brewed with integrity, ingredients, and passion, this is the beer you want to give them. This is your archetypal British ale, and drinking it by the sea after throwing some shakes with some Morris dancers, I can't think of anything better. Don't drop your hanky.
Don't.